Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to Slay the Spire 2. For anyone that doesn't know what this game is, it's the sequel to Slay the Spire 1, and it came out about a month ago. I've been meaning to play this for a very long time, because the first game was amazing, and I've heard good things about this one. I think I'm just going to dive in and explain things as we go. I will also note, this game is in early access, and I've also toggled on the beta branch of the early access, because the game is getting updates like every week or so at the moment. But yeah, I'm just excited to get started. There's currently 5 characters in the game. I haven't played it yet, but I have seen some runs from other people on YouTube. And yeah, we only have the Ironclads unlocked at the moment, so we're going to start with that. The last soldier of the Ironclads crushes foes with a sword and flame against his will, and he starts with the Burning Blood relic. At the end of combat, heals 6 HP. I will explain things that I know. Hold on. Enable tutorials. It looks like this is your first time playing Slay the Spire. Do you want a brief tutorial? No. But yeah, let's get going. Act 1. So the game has 3 acts. You have this board where you get to choose like your pathing until you get to the boss at the top. I think there's different variants of the acts as well, at least in Act 1. There's lots of different potential bosses. All of these nodes can be different things. Like these are just like hallway encounters, just a regular fight. These purple ones are elites, so much scarier fights, but you do get better rewards for it. Campfires, you can choose to rest or upgrade cards. Question marks can be lots of different things, including fights and stuff. What else? There's like treasure nodes where you can get a relic, and shops. It's probably all the ones that are here at the moment. But yeah, let's get started. We don't get to choose. We have to start with one of these. Oh, also, I think the first Ironclad run is seeded, so like everyone that plays has the same starts. If that is true, I'm not sure how that impacts being on the beta branch, but yeah, let's just play 3 defense. Actually, I guess I'll explain stuff first. This is my energy. Every character starts with 3 energy, and they get that refilled at the start of every turn. All of these cards cost 1, as you can see at the top left. Defends are just gain 5 block, and strikes deal 6 damage. So if we defend 3 times here, we don't take any damage from the 12 attack enemy over here. I could have attacked once, maybe, because I don't know if this thing ramps up its damage at all. Play Bash, deal 8 damage, apply 2 vulnerable. Vulnerable means when you hit something, they receive 50% more damage from attacks. It's only going to have that for 2 turns. We don't get to hit it again this turn, but hopefully we draw a lot of strikes and we can try and punish that a bit this turn. Insane. Oh, double Bash, maybe? Go for it. So it is like doing something. This enemy intends to use a buff. Alright. 2 strength. So now every hit, all enemies have like certain attack patterns, and now whenever it's doing an attack, it's going to be doing 2 more damage than it would normally be doing. It's a shame we can't kill it this turn. If you had 3 strikes, that'd be fine. I'm thinking we triple block and then pray for 3 strikes next turn. Or maybe we just take 4 damage. We can probably heal it back with the Burning Blood. But yeah, it's pretty important we kill it next turn, I think. Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, so we killed it. We get some gold, which we can spend in a shop or potentially in some like hallway things, question marks. And this is a card reward. So every time you end a fight, you get some rewards. I think a card reward is always one of the options. None of these seem particularly good to me. We can maybe take Setup Strike just for a bit more damage. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. It's like a decent defensive option. I feel like that could be better long-term than Setup Strike would be. But let's get a bit aggressive. I feel like getting damage early is quite important. I could also be planning where we're going. And I honestly have no clue. Maybe just like go up the middle here. And if we feel strong, then we... Actually, I'd be like locked into seeing an elite. But we're on the lowest difficulty. We're probably okay. I trust it. Okay, Setup Strike. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. So we can use that to kill this guy instantly. These are going to give me status cards. But we do have 2 strength this turn, so I get to hit things a little bit harder, so we can kill you as well. So now we're just getting 2 status cards from you. That's fine. I did like 2 icons for that. That's a little strange. I guess it's so you know you have strength, and the other one's just removing it at the end of the turn. Just block and hit you a bit. Give me cards again. Give me slimed. 1 energy, draw 1 card, exhaust. Okay, so exhaust means once you play it, it doesn't get sent to your discard pile. I didn't really explain that, but yeah, you have a deck of cards, and everything in your draw pile is stuff that you will draw into at the start of your turns. Discard pile is once you played something, it gets sent there, and then when your draw card pile is empty, then it refreshes with all of this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm too familiar with Slay the Spire, so I don't know if I'm missing things that need explaining. I guess I can look at stuff up here. We have potion slots, which we can't use yet, but yeah, potions are a thing. I'll explain it more if we ever see one. So we can just kill that. Very nice. Alright, a bit more gold. Inflame, that tends to be a pretty good card. And this is a power. I haven't described what different cards are, right? So there's attack cards, skill cards, and power cards. There's honestly not a crazy huge difference between them, but there are certain like relics and card-specific interactions that will only affect a certain type. Powers, though, are only able to be played once. So once we play this, it disappears. Effectively like it exhausts, but it doesn't actually go into the exhaust pile. Adonis Nest. You spot an enormous shambling beast chase off an injured green bird. In the alcove, the bird fled from a single unguarded egg, lies abandoned, your stomach gurgles. Eat the egg, gain max HP, or take the egg, add Adonis egg to your deck. I mean, well, we have to do that. Unplayable can be hatched at a rest site. Out the way. You gently scoop up the egg and stow it, thinking it may hatch into something useful later. So that is now in our deck, so when we're playing and fighting things, we may draw this and it'll just kind of be a dud, because it's unplayable. Yeah, it should change in the future. And I love this guy. This thing was created from a relic from the first game. If I remember, I'll put something up on screen about that right now, but... yeah, this enemy intends to apply a debuff to you. It's a little bit spooky. Set up strike, get our extra strength in, and then hit it twice. Being shrunk. While Shrinker Beetle is alive, your attacks deal 30% less damage. How bad is that? We definitely can't kill it this turn, but do I like Inflame Defend Strike or just Defend Strike Strike? It's probably just Defend Strike Strike. It's almost dead anyway. Yeah. So we take 2 damage. Nothing we can't heal back. And it is incredibly dead. There we go. Alright, we found a potion. Fire potion, deal 20 damage. So this is something, unlike cards, you don't need to use any energy to use these. You can literally choose to use it whenever you want during a combat. Potentially in some other situations as well, but this is just combat exclusive. For our card, Iron Wave isn't that bad. It's definitely a lot better than Strikes and Defense, but these are not very good cards. You really want to be getting it as good of a deck going as soon as possible. Dismantle, deal 8 damage. If the enemy is vulnerable, it hits twice. We have one way to apply vulnerable right now, and it's quite expensive. Cinder, deal 18 damage, exhaust 1 card at random. 1 card at random from where? My hands? I don't know if I like that. I might try Dismantle. We can see if we can find loads of vulnerable synergy, because I think that is a build in this game. If nothing else, it's a 1 damage deal 8, or 1 energy deal 8 damage thing, which is not too bad. And do we go to a shop? I don't have that much money. I think always are interesting. Let's go to another question mark. Sapphire Seed. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed. Its unmistakable color gives away that it's a sapphire seed. Weren't these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legends say that consuming one can greatly amplify your endurance, but what if you plant and nourish it instead? So, consume it, heal 9, upgrade a card in your deck. Yeah, so you can upgrade most cards. I think curses and statuses can't be upgraded. But yeah, you can upgrade most cards and they'll get better in some way. Thankfully, you can see that before you commit to it, but I'm assuming we do this. On to Nourish, enchant a card with Zone. The first time you play this card, each combat, gain energy. So this is a new thing to Slay the Spire 2, in that you can enchant cards. I think you can only do it once to each card, but that sounds interesting. We definitely don't need the heal, so yeah, maybe we put that on Inflame, because then we kind of get to play it for free, and you only get to play it once anyway. Gain 2 strength, gain energy. I think that's fine. You scour the Overgrowth and find a pot with good aeration. Then you trek around searching for an untouched spot where light peeks through a cracked wall. Carefully, you reinforce the pot with bark and vine to camouflage it. Fill it with a loamy, nutrient-rich soil and nestle the seed just below the surface. Finally, you gather dew from nearby plants, pour it over the soil, grow big little seed. Unknowingly, the sapphire seed attaches to you spiritually. Thank you. Thankful for your hard work. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, let's go this way. I want to go to a campfire before the elite. And I think these guys are scary. So they're all attacking, not for a crazy amount, but yeah, they all have Slippery. The next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1 HP instead. So if I tried to bash that or something, it'd still only take 1 damage. But then I can kill it with Dismantle afterwards. But also, could I just kill it with, like, Setup Strike, Dismantle Strike? It's a shame we didn't draw any defends here. It's kind of rough. But yeah, I think we just try and kill one. So we definitely start with this, and then we'd hit for 10 and then 8. So I can kill the middle one, and that's also hurting us the most. So yeah. That will do. We take 6. If he can somehow avoid taking any additional damage this fight, then it's still fine. We drew in Flame. Alright, let's get our strength and energy. Also, they're attacking me for a lot, okay. I'll double defend and then start breaking one of these. Do 1 damage here, I guess. Yeah, that's painful. Okay, well, we definitely want to kill you, and we can do that immediately. And we can still block you, so that's all fine. Yeah, you're dead. Very good. Alright, Stomp. Deal 12 damage to all enemies, costs 1 less for each attack played this turn. That seems good, because we don't have an AoE yet. Like, that fight, we were fighting 3 things at once. If we do have more cards that can hit multiple things at the same time, then that would be very helpful. Plus, AoE type attacks tend to be pretty good if you have strength generation, in my understanding. So I think we take this. I'm not sure how often we're going to be able to play it, but it should be fine. We're going to go to the rest sites. And all right, hatching the egg. Yeah, so we don't really need to rest because we're still pretty high on HP. We could upgrade a card, but nothing really jumps out. Like the Inflame upgrade would be kind of nice. That's like a mild upgrade as well, but we definitely do this. Hatch your Birdonis net egg. Let's swoop. Deal 14 damage. And it's free as well. That's going to be very helpful for the elites. And we do have a little baby guy. This is dad or something. Alright, this enemy attempts to attack for 17 damage. This is an elite. These are scarier fights than normal. We definitely start with Inflame. And then I'm assuming Setup Strike, Dismantle, Defense. I'm not going to Fire Potion unless we really have to. And at the end of its turn, it gains 1 strength. And that's like every turn. So if we prolong the fight, that's going to get really bad. Do I even want to do this? Blocking 5 damage. We might take more damage just for doing that. I think we maybe strike while we have temporary strength. Alright, so we're tanking 17. Let's do 12. And yeah, this is where extra strength gets really risky, because it has a triple attack. So if in several turns it has like 5 strength and it hits me like this, it's going to do so much more damage than it would otherwise. I do think I'm probably just using all my attacks here, because we can bash, bird swoop, and stomp. So 10 damage and apply to vulnerable. This would be 16 damage thanks to this, but with vulnerable it does 24. Oh, it's so cute. And that does 21. It's not enough to kill. Do we want to defend? It's going to have vulnerable next turn anyway. And we're definitely drawing 3 strikes. I think we can just defend. Try and save some HP. Ow. Yeah, that's extremely dead. So I saved a little bit. Still took a lot of damage though. A block potion, gain 12 block. That will be helpful. And we get even more strength, Vajra. Start each combat with 1 extra strength. I also didn't realize that counted as a relic. Interesting. Okay, so these are some pretty high rarity cards. Cards have 3 rarities. There's like common, uncommon, and rare. Pyre costs 2. Gain energy at the start of each turn. That is expensive. Like, that's going to take a while for it to pay off. And if you upgrade it, you get 2. Okay, so if you can play that safely, that is insanely good. I don't know if I can play it safely, but it is a rare card, so I kind of want to take it. Bludgeon is also very high damage, and with vulnerable, that's probably the best thing here. But single instances of very like expensive high damage aren't that good with strength generation, which is also something we have going on at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna try Pyre, I think. Gain energy at the start of each turn, so we need to hopefully play that early in the fight and not take a lot of damage while we're doing it. Again, we're gonna have to tank something here, so start with setup strike to get the strength. Oh, we can play everything, actually. It's very nice. Okay. We'll take 3. Hitting for 14. Love my free and flame. Bash dismantle. Is that enough to kill? It's definitely enough to kill. Alright. Well, we finally have vulnerable and dismantle, so, you know, would have been nice, but it was already dead. Another potion, gain 2 strength. Only applies for that one combat, but yeah, that would be something. Thunderclap, setup strike, and rage. I quite like Thunderclap and rage here. We're really suffering on not having block cards at the moment, so rage would help us, you know, we can continue spamming attacks, but still get some block for it. Thunderclap's cool because it applies vulnerable to, like, multiple enemies, which means, or it's more set up for dismantle. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling rage. It'd be really nice if we could get more card draw, but yeah, we'll see, I guess. Feeling right path, maybe? We can get 2 campfires if you go that way. Oh yeah, what are these upgrades? 14 to 18 is pretty big. This is also crazy. That would be very nice to get. Like, now that I've added it to my deck, it's probably pretty important that I do that sooner than later. And I doubt I want to do 2 elites at once. Yeah, maybe go this left path and we go for 2 campfires and then an elite. Then maybe the shop before the end. Yay, relic node. Let's open this. We get, how do you say that? Gorget? At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. This is also a new mechanic in Slay the Spire 2. There was something similar in the first game, like metallicize, but yeah, at the end of your turn, gain block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn, so it just ticks down, but that's 4 block on the first turn, and then 3, 2, 1. And if we get... I almost skipped it, jeez. If we get any additional plating, then it still only ticks down 1 a turn, so that kind of makes future plating better. I think I'm still safe to not rest, so yeah, let's commit to this. Be nice to have it at least before the boss. That looks kind of scary. So you're attacking and going to block. Maybe I block push in this turn. If we get another... What am I trying to look at? I don't know. I don't know if I'm likely to get another potion from this encounter, but we probably want to use 1 in the elite and then another one in the boss. I really want to use Pyre. I just don't know whether it's worth taking damage for it. Yeah, let's try and block some damage. So let's use a block potion, gain 12 block. Actually, do I need to? We'd be blocking for 9 if I don't. They're doing like 23 damage. Yeah, let's block it. All right. So we blocked most. And now we start every turn with 5 energy. That means when I have a free card, I'm kind of wasting energy, but you know, it's nice to have. So, is there an important one to kill? That one's buffing itself. Maybe we try that? It's probably you. Hold on. You're doing 7. They could do 9 afterwards, but that won't be enough to kill. Like, if we throw everything at this, then it's enough, so sure. Just play the defend anyway. Had more than enough block. We have street 3 strength now. Alright, Inflame, very happy to see you. This is actually going to be a really easy turn, I think. Yeah, like, we definitely bash and then dismantle that, and then he's just gone. The other guy's actually attacking for more. I'm a little bit tempted to go for the back guy. But we don't need to hit him as hard. And I'd be able to finish it off with Stomp. I think it's just GG. Right? Like, Stomp. No, that's like 1 short. Like, I really want to do that. How much would that do to the first one? 15 with half again as much. How does it round? Like, that should kill, right? So am I fine to do this? We can check this now. They're both dead, great. Alright. Battle Trance. Okay, we finally found a, like, card draw thing. So it's free, draw 3 cards. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. That's basically not even a downside, because I don't even have ways to draw cards at the moment. So I think that's a must-take. Uppercut seems pretty good, especially with, yeah, loads of energy generation, but we're going to take that. Not sure what I'm going to upgrade now. Like, I was very into upgrading the power. We could do Inflame. That goes from 3 to 5. Draw some extra cards. Not as into that one, but it's definitely good. I think he can Inflame. Like, we're already attacking things a lot with the extra energy, so I think a little extra strength is going to go a long way. So we'll do that. Going into this elite with almost 60 HP. And this thing's freaky. Alright. Upon dying, summons something. Great. Okay, we're going to Inflame. I guess I can start with Battle Trance, but you know, we're always playing Inflame. And that's a little bit rough, but fine. Setup Strike, Strike, Stomp. And I'm really hoping... I know what comes out of this afterwards, and we're going to want that Stomp back pretty soon. But I'm not sure whether it's worth trying to, like, delay the fight to make that happen. I think we just have to attack it here. We do Rage and try and block some. It's gonna die, actually. Strength, gain damage. It's coming up next. We do have Bird Swoop. I think that may be okay. I probably am just gonna pop this now then. So hit it with Dismantle, hit it with Strike. Off the screen. And then we have 4 of these. And they're all stuns. They won't hit me this turn, but it's gonna get bad soon. If my strikes deal 10 damage, then this is gonna be a pretty clean thing to kill soon. This is definitely slow. I'm assuming there's a setting that'll like speed up the animations a bit. 18, we can kill you as well. So we start with that. Yeah. Alright, and these guys are buffing themselves and giving me a status card. We can kill you. So we just like take the statuses but not any damage. Quite like that. I also do need to remember that I have plating. I don't know if it's mattered yet, but yeah. And Infection. Unplayable at the end of your turn. If this is in your hand, take 3 damage. That's not very nice. Do I even need to play Pyre? This seems a bit pointless. I'm going to end up having, like, junky things in half my hands. Yeah, the energy is nice if you get Battle Trance. If in a hand like this, it's not going to be very good. So maybe I just defend and hit something and hope we end the fight soon. So we'll kill you. Waste 1 energy, but that's fine. Take 8. But honestly, if that's the last hit we take, that's pretty good for an elite fight. Yeah, we're free. Alright, we didn't need the AoE. 40 gold. Ornamental Fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. That's quite good. I'll try and remember that I have it, but that does help with our, like, kind of attack spam build we have going on. I have 3 rares, or uncommons as rewards. Deal 6 damage, draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. We have a lot of attack cards. So that makes it better than normal, right? That seems good. I think I like that. It is card draw, which means, yeah, if we draw into it from Battle Trance, then we're not going to be able to use the card draw, but that could be good. Rampage is kind of interesting. Deal 9 damage for 1, but then increases the damage by 5 permanently that combat. And Flame Barrier. This is a very good card. Like, that's just a very solid defensive option. It does cost 2, but gain 12 block. Whenever you're attacked this turn, deal 4 damage back. I think we probably take that because we really don't have much defense at the moment. I don't know much about this boss, to be fair, but yeah. Alright, I always tend to look at the relics when I come to a shop first, but yeah, this is the shop. There is a thing on sale, so that's cheaper than normal. You can choose to remove a card from your deck as well. So if I did that, I'd probably get rid of a regular strike or something, because these cards are not very good, and if you can get rid of one, that means you're more likely to roll into something better. I don't know if I want Whirlwind. It is really good with a lot of strength, though, and it's cheap. It's just another AoE option, and it'll be even better with energy. Yeah, I think we do want that. So I'm gonna buy that. I think you're supposed to be pretty good. If you exhausted a card this turn, gain energy. Like, that's a lot of energy, but yeah, I don't have ways to exhaust things, so probably not. Okay, Hourglass, that's very expensive, probably not worth it. Strike Dummy. Cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage. So that's not just regular strikes, that would be, where is it? Setup strike as well. So that's probably better than it looks, but also very expensive. Ghost Seed is kind of crazy. Like, strikes and defense gain ethereal. If this card is in your hand at the end of turn, it is exhausted. My only concern about that is, if I actually do have a lot of energy in the fights, then I'm probably just going to be playing everything. So I don't actually know if I want to do that. I think I maybe remove something. Yeah, we can definitely start there. I'm going to get rid of a strike. Let's get rid of a strike. Cycle 75. Let's save our money. I think we can be okay without having to take that, but I do understand that it's very good. And do I want to heal? If I heal, it's slightly inefficient because I only get 23 HP. But what would we be looking to upgrade? Hold on. I don't think that's a multi-enemy thing, at least. I don't think Whirlwind helps like that much anyway. We could do like Flame Barrier, Rage, Bird Swoop. I think any of those could be okay. What do you do? 4 extra block, 2 extra damage back. I'm gonna upgrade Flame Barrier. Okay, boss time. The first of 3 we'll be seeing. Slippery. The next 9 times Phantom loses HP, it only loses 1 instead. That's interesting. Okay, we want Pyre in play ASAP, so I think I just do that. I'm probably not going to use Battle Trance here, because there's not really a good reason to draw into my other cards. Maybe it helps if I could draw something free. But I'd kind of rather just see them. So we'll get Pyre in play. Play Defend just so we take a little extra damage. Less damage, sorry. We actually take none because of plating. So that's great. Its tail grew. Okay. We're basically just hitting it for 1 like 4 times here. So, I don't know. Oh, we can do it 5 times, actually, yeah. Your clay. Okay, deal 8 damage to all enemies X times. We hit twice for 1. But we are slowly working our way through its defensive thing. Hey, Rage. It's hitting me for 27? Should I play a strength potion? At least it doesn't do anything yet. That's very scary. Hold on. Did it hit it? Alright. Ow. 14. You tell me it doesn't do that very often? Dismantle. We did get Bash and Dismantle at the same time. Okay, I don't know. Like, we've almost worked our way through the Slippery, and we can probably like start hitting it really fast now, or hard. I just don't know when it's going to attack me like that again. Although if I get lucky, I can have Flame Barrier in my hand when it does, and we might not take damage. But yeah, maybe I use a Strength Potion. It is a boss, so let's gain 2 Strength this combat. Bash to finally get rid of its thing. But yeah, it's vulnerable. We hit it for 21 twice. So might as well play everything here. And hey, we even popped the Ornamental Fan. Tiny bit extra. Oh, I see, the tail leg grows back. Flame Barrier, I mean, we're playing everything here. Have some wounds we can't use. Dude, I did not need that strength at all. Alright. Eight times 2, yeah, we're good. Be gone. Clock discovered? I don't know what that is. 100 gold, that's big. Okay, Primal Force. Transform all attacks in your hand into Giant Rock. So 1 damage deals 16. 1 energy deals 16 damage. Demon Form, at the start of your turn, gain 2 strength. This thing can be crazy, but it costs so much, it's pretty hard to play. As long as I draw it after Pyre, then maybe it's fine. Then Thrash. Deal 4 damage twice, exhaust a random attack in your hand, and add its damage to this card. That's interesting. Does that only take the actual damage, or does that take, like, the strength damage? Because if I can sort of, you know, multiply strength every time I use this, that's really insane. But otherwise, it's not that crazy. We take Demon Form, and we just go, like, super crazy on strength. I'm kind of into that. It's expensive, but we have good energy. We're surviving okay. Alright, now we're in Act 2. At the start of each act, you get to see an Ancient, and they will give you some kind of bonus. This is Pale, Melting Dragon. A puppet has arrived. Can you check on Father? I'm too tired. And we get to choose one of these. Pale's Flash. Gain an additional energy at the start of your 3rd turn and every turn after that. Pale's Wing. You may sacrifice card rewards to Pale. Every 2 sacrifices, obtain a relic. Or at the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. And that is every turn, so that is not bad. Like, what we're struggling with right now is card draw. I kind of want to greed and go for, like, energy or extra relics. I think energy is maybe too much, because we already have more energy than we can use half the time. Also, I never explained what this does, but deal 5 damage to all enemies X times. So you can use that with any amount of energy, and it'll just keep hitting them until you're out. So that's quite a nice card to have when you have an excess like that. I think Pale Swing is maybe the most interesting, but Pale's Blood is what we need. So I'm going to start with that, I think. Draw an extra card every turn. Also probably going to go to the shop, because we still have, like, all of our money here. We have bugs. Alright, start with Inflame. I'd love to play Demon Form, but do I want to take... We do have 4 block, but do I really want to take, like, 7 damage for no reason? I think no. Let's start hitting things. These are all 10. We can kill stuff. Hold on. How much am I blocking for? I think I'm blocking enough. Let's kill the one that's buffing itself. Yeah. Very good. So I thought he did damage. He gave me block. Okay. Stomp. I'm not going to be able to play that if I play Bash. But I would like to play it. We can kill you, so that still works. My brain? Hello? Is that not 10 and then 16? Oh, did it have, use all damage taken and HP lost by exoskeleton to 9. Okay, well that's probably something to do with what went wrong there. If I whirlwind, does it die? Is that like single instances of damage? Because then I can hit it 3 times for 9 and then it's over. Yes, okay, that's what that is. Alright, 16 gold, energy potion, gain 2 energy. That would be nice for a whirlwind turn, probably. And there's another whirlwind. Also bloodletting, that's pretty good. Take 3 actual damage, but gain 2 energy. It's better now that we have a little bit of extra card draw. I'm pretty tempted to take a second whirlwind. It's probably overkill. But it would be nice to have a whirlwind in like every hand in case I need it, so I'm going to take it. Just need to try and upgrade those. And it's a shop, right. Evil Eye. Gain 8 block. Gain an additional 8 block if you exhausted a card this turn. We're still not exhausting things. Right? Yeah, I don't think we're exhausting anything. The relics. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Pocket Watch, definitely not. We're playing a lot of cards. So whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 block. I don't think I need any of those. Winning Pact is a bit of card draw, and it can be interesting. Being able to get rid of one of these things and then not see it again for the rest of the fight can be pretty helpful. It's a rolling boulder. At the start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies and increase this damage by 5. I feel like there's worse times to take that, but it doesn't actually have synergy with what we're doing. You know, like we already have a really expensive scaly card, so I think probably not. I think we maybe just remove another strike and then send it, go on our way. Maybe could have got rid of a defend, I don't know. Let's go to a question mark. Tea Master. You stumble into a dimly lit shack and find yourself immersed in a very peaceful space containing an obsessive variety of tea. The man inside gestures to a selection of teas, each neatly labeled with a premium price. Bone tea. Pay 50 gold. At the start of the next combat, upgrade your starting hand. Ember tea. Pay 150 at the start of your next 5 combats, gain 2 strength. Or tea of discourtesy. At the start of the next combat, shuffle 2 dazed into your draw pile. I don't want to pay for these. Hold on. At the start of your next combat. What's our next combat? There's like 2 regular ones. Although, if we do the expensive one and we do the next 5 combats, then that could be like all 3 of these. And then we keep snaking our way this way, and we do hit a second elite with extra strength. I just don't know if I need it. That is a lot of gold, but there's click things, you know? I feel like I'm not going to be taking that very often in the future, so yeah, let's try stuff out. Alright, imbalanced. If Bullbug's rock... What? Bullbug rocks. Attacks are fully blocked, it becomes stunned. Okay, so we just need to block that. Wait, how much damage can we do here? We're definitely going to want to play Rage. We're probably Battle Trancing. We don't have a way to block. If I use my energy potion, then it's a massive waste and we still only hit for 40, which is a lot, but it doesn't die. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Maybe it's like set up strike and stomp. Let's do a load of damage that way. How much does this do, actually? We do 10, then like 11? 17. I still don't think we're killing anything. Let's start on you. Oh, we are killing it. Nice. Yo, I almost take no damage. Amazing. I do take no damage. Haha. Yeah, let's just hit that for 8 3 times. Take that. Let's sweep it. It's over. Good job, buddy. 12 gold. Gambler's Brew. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many. That can be pretty helpful. If I get a really bad hand into, I don't know, a boss hitting me really hard, then being able to reroll everything is very nice. How from Beyond, I don't have a way to exhaust it. It's not very good. Ashen Strike deals 6 damage, deals 3 additional damage for each card in your exhaust pile. None of this is it. I think we skip. Because we don't have to keep adding stuff to our deck. Honestly, once you're at a pretty stable point, you probably don't want to add new stuff to it. Unless it's exceptionally good. Because more bloat isn't always better. Also, we finally get to play Demon Form, it looks like. So yeah, we got our strength. We have so much strength. And we play Demon Form. At the start of your turn, gain 2 extra strength. What are you doing? This enemy intends to summon monsters. Anything that doesn't hurt me. Matches after 1 turn. It's a minion. Minions abandon combat without their leader. So if we kill this and these are still alive, then it still just ends the combat. Which is great for me. Also, this is... this would be such a good turn to use Whirlwind. I may have to do it anyway, but yeah, 13 damage 3 times. It's kind of crazy. Also, what else is crazy is that if I just attacked 3 times, then I almost block as much as I defend. I'm gonna see Battle Trance. Flame Barrier. What are we drawing next turn? Nothing that impressive. I was thinking Flame Barrier and then just like Whirlwind to do a load of damage, but I think when these hatch, it resets their HP. So I really should just kill something this turn. So yeah, let's strike you, Bird Swoop it, Whirlwind twice everywhere. Pretty great. Full block. I always forget that I'm playing Rage. Higher. You do that, right? Well, do I want to try and avoid taking any damage? Can I even do that? 15. Yeah, it's not enough to kill. Let's just defend and then, like, set up Strike Whirlwind. No damage. Thank you, Plating. Super dead. Great stuff. Alright, Bludgeon, Second Wind, and Forgotten Ritual. Still don't think the side ones are very good. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, gain 5 block for each card exhausted. I still don't think we need that. I kind of like most of the stuff in my deck, with the exception of those, but I'm still playing them when they're in my hand more often than not. We don't have a lot of money, so I don't have to go to the shop, but it's probably still worth doing this elite and then doing the left path, maybe. I mean, I don't know. We need to make sure we're using the T properly. Betting for 22. Ouch. Do I want to Gambler's Brew to try and draw Flame Barrier? It'd be nice to block this. But I don't know, getting Pyre outs at the starting turn of an elite seems kind of important as well, so... Yeah, maybe I use the Energy Potion or something and can at least get some extra block from Ornamental Fan. Like, I'm definitely doing that. I'm definitely doing that. Did I get more energy than I thought? Hold on, where's this thing? Vital Spark. The first time Infested Prism takes damage each turn, the attacker gains energy. What the hell is this elite? Okay, well that's very kind, thank you. It's 9 damage, that's 8, that's 11, so yeah, we'll dismantle and then defend. Right? No, we still need to do that. I could have ended Whirlwind. I could have defended and then Whirlwinded, and that would have been 5 extra, fine. Well, we just take it. That's okay, we can take some damage. Storm is still attacking pretty hard. Maybe just like triple defend this turn? Triple defend, like strike. Can't even strike stomp. You can like strike whirlwind. So that full blocks at least. Oh, we can strike stomp. But whirlwind is 1 more damage, so we'll do that. Yeah, I didn't realize this guy gave you energy. Definitely need to remember that. And Flame Barrier, pretty decent turn for it. It's attacking me 3 times for 27, which is a lot, but yeah, I'll take 18 back. Like, that seems very worth it. Then what? Do we want to draw more cards? I don't think I need Demon Form this turn, and it'd be nice to, like, attack. So yeah, I think we draw and do something else. Inflame is free. Definitely want to play Rage. And it's probably Bash, Dismantle? Right? I like play all the 1-cost things and then do something that way. Have I had your energy yet? I don't think so. So yeah, I think I can start with Bash and then still play everything. Aw. Alright, that's fine. I did get energy. I don't know, I'm losing it. Setup strike. Playing it last. Not great. Not attacking me, very kind. Dude, I have an insane amount of energy, let's go. This time, Bessie Prism takes attack damage each time the attacker gains energy. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But hey, we made it. Cure all. Gain energy, draw 2 cards. I love that. Wait, what would I want instead? Maybe look at the other things first. Upgraded Whirlwind. Stampede. At the end of your turn, 1 random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. That could be bad with Whirlwind, but I can just play that with 0 and then it stops that from being an issue. How often am I ending a turn without an attack? Like, just by playing this, I'll probably have an attack in my hand that turn. But if I have 5 energy, which I don't always, then yeah, I don't know. Gain energy for each attack in your hand. You cannot gain additional energy this turn. That also seems really good. I don't have the best card draw, but you can probably very easily get like a lot of energy out of that. Another Whirlwind, and this one is upgraded. It's kind of tempting. But I'm going to say Stampede. That seems interesting, so yeah, we'll do that. Take up Whetstone. One pick up, upgrade 2 random attacks. That wasn't very good. At least we get a 3rd vulnerable on Bash, but I really wanted a Whirlwind upgrade or something there. And yeah, I mean, maybe get rid of Fire Potion. We can already hit for like a very considerable amount without having to do that kind of thing. What's your upgrade? Down to 1. Okay, that makes it a lot easier to play. I was thinking Whirlwind, but I think we might do that. Another free relic. Oddly smooth stone. Start each combat with 1 dexterity. That is effectively strength, but for defense. For any way you get extra... Oof, block. Slippery bridge. While crossing a rickety wooden bridge, there's a sudden torrent of rain. Massive gusts of wind buffet you, threatening to end your journey. So I believe this is kind of like a free remove, but you don't get to choose what it removes. So it's just chosen this at random, and then I get to reroll it at the cost of HP. And it picks like a random other thing in my deck. I really don't want to lose Flame Barrier, so we're trying it. Stomp. You can probably take Stomp. That wouldn't be my top pick to remove, but we can survive without it. We have 2 Whirlwinds. I don't want to like throw away loads of HP for no reason. I hate bridges. Yes, I do. Alright, we have... Oh, hold on. If we go this left path here, we can keep the T for both the elite and the boss. Maybe. It would depend on what's in these question marks, but I think we try that. If we get lucky, that'd be really nice. And self-help book. On the floor lies a tome. Top 3 ways to conquer the Spire. The book is encrusted with blood, so you find this manuscript highly suspicious. Will you read it? Alright, so we get to add an enchantment to a card, either an attack, a skill, or a power. So see, the +2 attack to a well, +2 damage to an attack, +2 block to a like block card, and Swift. The first time you play this card, draw 2 cards. We do have more powers now, but I'm not that interested in that. I can't add it to Inflame because you already have an enchantment. Having extra attack on the Whirlwind, because that's a multi-hit thing, could be really good. I think that makes the most sense. Like, Dismantle as well, kind of, but... yeah, I think we just want a sharp Whirlwind. So go from 5 to 7, and we can still upgrade that in the future as well, which I probably will be doing. And we're going to see if we can scam the boss a bit, so let's go this way. This is another shop. No, this was the shop. Okay, I thought that was a question mark for some reason. Feel no pain. Whenever a card is exhausted, block for 3. I'm still not exhausting anything. We might get exhaust from enemies giving us status cards and stuff, but yeah, I don't think we need to take that. It is cheap and it does tend to be pretty good, but yeah, maybe we just remove something this turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove a block. Yeah, I'm gonna remove a block. Alright, so we're very poor. That's okay. Have another elite, and it's Mr. Bees. Aggressive. This enemy attempts to attack for 3 damage 7 times. This would be a really nice turn to have Flame Barrier. Oh well. Personal Hive. Whenever this enemy is hit by an attack, add 1 dazed into your draw pile. Unplayable but ethereal. That's not the best. Maybe want to do something. I like these two, kind of. Like, having Demon Form on turn 1 would be very nice. Like, maybe I do some stuff. I think we maybe just shuffle all those. Discard any number of cards and then draw that many. So let's do those. Nah, that's not that much better, to be honest. What's the boss? Insatiable. At the end of the act, you'll fight the Insatiable. I don't know. I remember this guy is like a sandworm or something. I can't remember what it does. Well, we're definitely playing Inflame. I assume I'm still playing Demon Form. I might just have to tank this. Like, we take a little bit less because of that. Maybe try Cure All. See if we get like 1 more block or something. Or I could just do the Energy Potion and like play some of this, but... let's see, 1 energy and 2 more things. We did draw Battle Trance. And now we have a ton of stuff. I'm just going to use all my potions. So let's use Energy Potion as well. Just get Pyre out of the way, definitely. I really want to play Stampede as well. At the end of your turn, a random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. Less inclined to take Demon Form now, but we still didn't draw any blocks, so I don't really see a reason not to. So yeah, we'll just play all of this. Definitely Bird Swoop. Definitely Whirlwind, just so that doesn't get randomly played. And one of those 3 is going to do something, and we're going to take a lot of damage. But we do get some block thanks to the fan. Okay, 56. Why couldn't we have you last turn? Alright, well, kind of a bad turn, but we don't take any damage, which is nice. Like, we have 17 at the moment. We'll get a little extra, so we're fine to just Whirlwind here. Oh. You give me a dazed per hit, not just per attack. Okay. How many more dazes do we have? None. Why did we draw like all 3 this turn? Okay, well I'm gonna bash and Bird Swoop. That's a lot of damage. Doesn't quite die, but yeah, we can probably get it next turn. Look at that, we're almost at like 12 strength. Yeah, alright. Goodbye, Mr. Bees. 35 gold. Banisphere. Whenever you enter a question mark room, heal 5. That's kind of nice. Taunt. Gain 8 block, apply 2 vulnerable. I really like that. It's already upgraded. It means we will have another way to get vulnerable for Dismantle. And yeah, it's a block card. I really do need more of that. Bully's kind of interesting. Deal 4 damage, deals 3 additional damage for each vulnerable on the enemy. We just don't have a lot of vulnerable yet, so I don't think taking that really makes any sense. Get a little bit of a heal thanks to this. And room full of cheese. This room is full of cheese. You look around to see if there are any traps, and above you is more cheese. The candles in this room appear to be made of cheese. The furniture is also cheese. Suddenly, the door behind you slams shut. It's made of cheese. Choose 2 of 8 random common cards to add to your deck, or search. Lose 14 HP and obtain the chosen cheese. At the end of combat, gain 1 max HP. I assume this is really late for this event, because we're at, like, the end of Act 2. So if I take this, I don't even know if we make up the 14 HP we lose. But let's do it. Chosen cheese. At the end of combat, gain 1 max HP. Okay. To be fair, my max HP going up means I'd heal more from rest sites, because that's a percentage of your max HP. I am kind of tempted to heal now. There's still some important upgrades we could do, but yeah, I don't want to risk dying, so let's heal up a little bit. And in we go. Second boss. So, the Insatiable. You're gonna buff yourself and Strategic. This enemy intends to give you 6 status cards. That's a little bit tough. Alright, Demon Form. That's a weird opening turn, but I'm not against it. It's not hurting me, so I can play that pretty risk-free. Alright. Sandpit. In 4 turns, you will be eaten and die. But yeah, we have these. Get further away, increases Sandpit by 1, increases the cost of this card by 1. So we still are kind of on a time limit with that. But if we just play some of these every now and then we hopefully don't die. We don't need to do it yet, though. Yeah, so we'll just block all of that. Does it die when it gets to 1 or when it gets to 0? I assume when it gets to 0. That's a lot of damage, by the way. I don't have my defense card either. Do we just have to tank this? Like, Battletron's drawing 3 cards, that doesn't change anything. What's the card that applies vulnerable? Yeah, Taunt. If I draw now, like, it would be nice to have Stampede in play as well, because I could just, like, Pyre and Stampede, play this. That's not a horrible turn. Okay, got lucky, did find it. So we'll do that. We're still just kind of trying to stall at the moment. Play that, not that it makes any difference. And we tank almost 28. It auto-played an attack and we got the fan. Okay, saved. We're definitely playing a lot of this. We're wasting a bit, but yeah, let's escape. Play a defend, why not? It got stronger, and it does do a multi-hit. Drawing extra cards. I think we're probably happy with what we have. Like, of all these, I'd really only be interested in seeing Taunt this turn, I think. Maybe. Actually, getting vulnerable on that to double hit with Dismantle would be very nice. Maybe we do check. We did get Taunt, alright. Gain 9 block, apply 2 vulnerable. So, hitting you for 33 twice? And 42. These numbers are getting insane. 19 is more than 19. 28 3 times. That's not enough to kill. But I also don't have to escape, because I assume we can kill this before the next time, so... Yeah, let's Whirlwind. We also get the thing there. I didn't have to, like, I could have just used up all the escapes and then it'd autoplay at the end, but... I'm assuming if I have no energy when that happens, then it wouldn't actually do any damage, and that's kind of the more important part. Let's finally use the Sharp Whirlwind. Be gone. Another discovery. Alright, Barricade. Also costs 3. Block is not removed at start of turn. Aggression. At the start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. And Primal Force, transform all attacks into your hand into a giant rock. I don't know. I kind of like my attacks, so I don't want to turn them all into a giant rock. Start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. It's just aggression. That seems okay. I don't block enough for Barricade to be worth 3 energy. So this is either a skip or take aggression, so I think we'll try that. And here we are, Act 3. The final stretch of the game currently. They're probably going to add an Act 4, because that's what happened in Slay the Spire 1, but yeah, who knows? It's, how do I pronounce that? Nonu Peep? I don't know. I haven't had a visitor in a millennia. You're looking quite drab here. Let's find something delightful for you to wear. Blooming fruit. That's a lot of max HP. Start of each combat, fill up all empty potion slots with random potions. That seems very good. And the 5th card you play each turn is free. I really want to take that, but I don't have enough cheap cards for that to be that good. Like, if I manage to draw Bird Swoop and Rage in the same turn or something, then yeah, you could do that and then play a couple of 1-costs and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make that happen as much as I'd like. Like, I love the idea of somehow sneaking out a free demon form, but yeah, unless I have Pyre in play, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So maybe just fill up our potions every fight. That does seem really good. This might be safer, but yeah, let's go with that. So, thank you. Where are the shops? We can go to an early shop. I definitely want to do a late shop, so you probably want to go to this one. Maybe. I don't know if it's a bad idea to see an elite like right before the end, but you can always heal up in the last one. So I'm kind of tempted to take this right path. But then we do only see one elite. But if I go this left way and like up here to that shop, we're also only seeing one elite, so yeah. Let's do that. And let's go to a lot of question marks. I enjoy those. Paper cuts. Whenever Scroll of Biting deals unblocked attack damage to you, you lose 2 max HP. Well, we definitely want to not do that, so please don't hurt me. Play Rage as well. Definitely don't have enough damage to really hurt these guys yet. So we're blocking for 21 currently. That's more than enough, right? No. No, it is not. I'll let you hit me once. That's okay. Start your turn, put a random attack from discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. I think we'll just do that. Yeah, because I can't play enough to trigger my fan here. What? I'm definitely missing something. It was the Rage. We're good. Full blocked. Yeah, I need to get back into this game. It's been like years since I played the first one. I am out of it. Okay. How much damage can we do? Like 33 to all of them? That's just GG basically. Just have to hit you with Bird Swoop. Crazy. Thank you for the HP. I didn't use my potions! Alright, okay. Gain 7 plating, that seems pretty good. Again, with my my current one. Gain 2 strength, choose an attack to add your turn is free this turn. I think we maybe get rid of strength and we take the plating one. And I'm probably just gonna hold on to these instead of doing that. Like, I'll use them to start the next fight, but yeah, I quite like these ones. Stomp, deal 15 damage to all enemies, cost 1 less for each attack played this turn. We can maybe take this again. Like, we lost the other one to the bridge. Hold on, what's the boss? What am I facing? Queen. She does have a minion. That is 2 enemies. So I don't think Stomp's very good. But it could be worse. I'm gonna take it. Tinker time. Navigating through an endless sea of corpses, you find a mad scientist scavenging for various scraps. Yes, hi, hello. You look like a capable fighter. I need a tester for my next atrocity device. How about it? Accept. Create a custom card to add to your deck. You don't get to say no. Make a skill or a power. Ooh. I don't know what the powers can be. I don't know what the skills can be either, to be honest, but I do feel like we need a block. Like, this is a really good block card, but yeah, we don't have a lot right now. I keep getting hit really hard because I just don't really have a proper block. So I think we can start with that. Gain 8 block. Ooh, draw 3 cards. Yes, I think we want to draw 3 cards. Energize would be really good if we have a... Where is it? A Whirlwind in hand? Although this can probably, like, be pretty crazy by itself. That is just free energy. I think we need the card draw, though. Let's do that. So, cost 1, 8 block, 3 card draw. Interesting. Alright. So I'm going to make sure I'm actually using these then. So gain 7 plating. So we're going to have 11 block this turn minimum, and then it just ticks down by 1 every turn. I could maybe save the other potions for later. I definitely don't need the block this turn, I think. Or, you know, I'll work out after we've done some stuff. So we want to kill you first. Rampart. At the start of the player's turn, turret operator, which is you, gains 25 block. Yeah, let's put that on there. Definitely bird swoop. Can't see how much that would do. I know it's 50%, but it's actually like 9. Maybe we do use the attack potion now. We can probably kill it this turn. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Deals 2 additional damage for each other attack you played this turn. That will be free this turn. And we can definitely play 2 more attacks if I really want to. Yeah, I might do that. I don't think Perfector Strike is very good. The next attack you play costs 0. You can get the free bash, but... Actually, yeah, that's probably just the move. Alright. So, Unrelenting. Might send that over there. Nope, we will hit E with that. And then Whirlwind should be enough to kill it, right? It's gonna hit twice, yeah. Do that for free. It's dead. Locked plenty. Might not even need my block potion. Play that, draw some cards. Flame Barrier is genuinely really good damage. We block plenty and then it does like 30 damage to it. Yeah, let's go. I didn't even need to. It's dead though. Yeah, it's a lovely card. Alright, gold. Vulnerable potion. That seems okay. I don't know whether it's better than a random one. Bloodletting. We do have more card draw now. Not a crazy amount, but yeah, getting that in a hand with Whirlwind is still pretty okay. And we have a lot of HP, so I think we can maybe take that. Yeah, I quite like it. Yeah, I'm going to keep the block potion. I'm maybe going to leave vulnerable. Having the block potion means if we do draw our powers, and, you know, I can't play anything else in the same turn, I can at least block so I don't take too much damage. I think I'm pretty happy to just play Bloodletting for this one, though. So yeah, we take some damage, but we basically doubled our energy there. Probably going to want to use that. Gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Sure. Can save the flex potion for a bit. So that's no damage. And I'm not going to be able to play Stomp, but that's fine. Do you also have a load of plating? Alright. Mad Science. He frailed me. Gain 25% less block for the next 2 turns. Let's draw some. Yeah, my block stuff isn't very impressive this turn. I might use my potion then. It's like, now we're definitely covered. Definitely want to do that. Then we probably just... Use my flex potion now. It'd be nice to have a Whirlwind in hand or something when it's not attacking me, but I still get 2 attacks off now. Might do that. So we get temporary 5 strength. Get to hit it a bit harder for that. Yeah, this plating's annoying. That's a lot I need to break through. Start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. Kind of regret adding that to my hand, to be honest, but it's all good. It's not vulnerable. If we could make it vulnerable, it's probably worth doing. Like, bash, dismantle, just play Whirlwind, like, block for no reason. 40? Oh, hold on. Can we kill it? Please tell me we can kill it. 25. 31! We can kill it. Ooh, that would have been kind of painful. Bloodletting again. Shrug it off. 11 block, draw a card. I think Shrug it off could be okay. Second Bloodletting's very tempting, but then I risk having like a load of really cheap / free cards in my hand and then nothing that actually does anything, so yeah, I'll take a Shrug. Hey. Don't want to spend my money here. We're still going up the right side, so we will see another shop. Let's see what they have. Max heal, we're already full HP. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. And whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw a card. That can be great. I don't know if I'd buy it now. I'm a little tempted to take Stone Armor, but I feel like it's too slow, really. Maybe just ignore it, save our money for the next shop. Yeah, like I'm most tempted for a remove, and I don't even really want to do that. Alright, new fight, 3 new potions. Galvanic. Powers are effective with Galvanize. Take 6 damage when this card is played. Ow. Yeah, so I play this and I take 6 damage. That's kind of mean. Do a Shrug. Do I have any vulnerable? So you're just 9 damage. I might do this anyway, because we're still blocking for the extra 4. And we played Rage. Yeah, actually I can't. That's a bit frustrating, hold on. We're definitely doing that. Nah, yeah, we're fine, okay. Yep, all good. 18. Higher, I would definitely want to block first or something. Pretty certain I'm bloodletting. Yeah, so we take 3 damage and we're up to 6. Probably want to do that, but maybe we start with Mad Science. It's a shame we're frail again, but it's good. I didn't check my potions. Strength, gain dexterity, gain a bunch of block. We can maybe just do the block potion and then try and hit it pretty hard this turn. Because then we can probably kill it next turn if I like bash Spiky Whirlwind. Might as well do that, right? Like that. Upgraded Bird Swoop. I took damage. No, I could have like blocked or something first. Nah, I got baited. Alright, we can definitely kill it, right? Yeah, it's just dead. Oh, missing 3 HP. Another Flame Barrier. Uppercut's also kind of tempting. Applying Weak is a very nice way to also reduce like late game damage. We do have a lot of energy. I think we maybe take that. I did want more block. I don't love Burning Pact as much. It is pretty good, but yeah, let's get some Weak. It's another way to block. Still going right side? Yeah, we need a shop. Back of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That would be really nice if we do draw Dismantle in our opening hand. Outside of that, maybe it helps us end the fight sooner. Innate. It's interesting. To 3 strength a turn. Make you innate. An innate just means it starts in your opening hand. It does take up one of the slots, because you always draw... Well, by default, it's 5 cards a turn. We're at 6 because of whatever it is, Pale's Blood. I'm kind of tempted to upgrade my Whirlwind, though. Like, taking that from 7 to 10 per energy. It's kind of nice. Although, I guess if I do get Demon Form in play, then it's probably just objectively better. So, maybe we just do that. 3 strength a turn. Just have to make sure we actually play it. I didn't use these. Let's discard them. Let's start fresh. Into dexterity. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. It's free to play this turn. That seems really good. And yeah, block for 12. This is an awkward opening hand. Okay, Mad Science. Draw 3 cards. We didn't need the block, but I don't want to see better things. We do have Dismantle. We don't have Strength. I'm just going to use the Dex Potion because I'm not going to save that. No reason to use the other ones yet. Is it like Setup Strike, Dismantle? Play more vulnerable, but let's just try and kill one of these things. Is that Strength? When killed, return all stolen strength to the player. Ah, right. So this thing is going to steal some of my strength, and this one steals dexterity. But I don't know. We have a decent amount of both. We did. They take 2 each. Demon Form. I think we can play that. Play that, block potion. All is good. It's not quite all good, but we can also maybe draw Taunt. Oh, let's do Flame Barrier, actually. I was thinking about saving this for the boss, but we still have like 2 more fights coming in, so I think I'll just keep refreshing stuff. So put a card from your discard pile into your hand. It's free this turn. Flame Barrier. Yeah, do your worst. Very good. Oh god, they're doing it again. Bloodletting. We're gonna bloodlet. And it seems pretty good. If we do that and then don't take any additional damage, we still heal to full at the end. Which is lovely. I'm also pretty tempted just to Whirlwind, because we can do 9 6 times. Like, that's you extremely dead and a pretty heavy chunk on you. I can like uppercut first. Yeah, hold on. We definitely want to uppercut. It's tempted to play one of these powers. Because we really don't need that much to kill you. We just need 3. Let's play Aggression. Whirlwind. Okay, no reason to Battle Trance. Maybe could have looked. If these are really bad cards, I could have drawn them earlier. Yeah, they're not too bad. I like Inflame. Okay, Flame Barrier so we don't take any damage. It's probably just that and Strike. It's not a very good turn, but now that we have Demon Form in play, we do benefit a lot just by stalling. As long as we don't take any damage, we can just hit it and probably one-shot it later. It's gonna be dead this turn, but still. Hey, back to max. 19 gold. Setup Strike, definitely not. No health from beyond. Juggling. Innate. Add a copy of the 3rd attack you play each turn into your hand. 3rd attack. It's a little awkward. Yeah, I don't know. It's great for something like Bird Swoop. If it means I can't play Whirlwind when I want to play it, then that's not it. I don't think I want that. Okay. Punch Construct and Cubex Constructs. And they all had, I can't remember what it's called. Artifacts, yeah. So they would have had Vulnerable, but they had an ability that blocks a debuff. So that just kind of evened it out immediately. We're definitely just like Inflame Pyre and then maybe Striking, I don't know. Like, is 13 damage worth more than basically 1 Vulnerable? Gain energy, gain additional energy at the start of the next 3 turns. I don't know how long this fight's going to be, but I don't think we need to play any of these this turn. So what do I need to kill first? I don't know what these things do. They're all buffing themselves. No, you blocked. These are buffing. It's pretty high amount of damage. I think we're probably going to want the Heart of Iron. Getting Stomp Out would be kind of nice, but I'm not too worried. We have 5 energy. We can probably do something nicer. 6 energy. Yeah, let's get our stuff down. We are going to want to block a bit, so I think Shrug is worth something. Oh, right. Okay, do I want the random attack? Like, I don't think I'm playing Demon Form this turn. We're currently blocking for 22, which is not enough, but I'm not again, that concerned. We could maybe just do something like this. Yeah, and then we bash, strike, and then pray. Maybe do the other way around. I can like strike, set up, well, set up, strike, strike, and then one of these two gets auto-played. Doesn't seem too bad. I'm just gonna hit one of these because you're already blocking a lot. Oh, I can play it all. Lovely. Bash him. 52. We actually didn't take damage. Whirlwind, please. Insane. Do I need to bloodletting? It doesn't matter if I do. Let's do it. Alright, so they're all dead. Huge. 13 gold. Explosive ampule. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. I don't know what elite that's going to be. I believe in this game you always see, like, you never see the same elite more than once unless you've seen all of them. I can't even remember how many I've seen already, but I don't know what they all are. Have I not seen any? Yeah, it's going to be my first elite, right? Yeah, so I don't even know what elites are on this floor, but yeah, I'm going to trust that we don't need the 10 damage to everything. Juggernaut. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. We are playing block cards relatively often, and that will work with plating. So I kind of don't hate that. It's just a bit expensive. Like, for the stage, like where we're at in the game right now, I don't think that does enough. So I'm maybe going to leave it. Thorns. Kind of like thorns. Start of your third turn, gain 1 strength and 1 dex. 1 pickup, enchant up to 3 attacks with sharp. Well, that could be another whirlwind. You know, get that on there. I could do it on the wherever it is, dismantle. Nothing else is that impressive for it, but maybe stomp. It's kind of nice. Cheap stampede, but it's not upgraded. Dark shackles can be very good. Enemy loses 9 strength this turn, exhaust. Master of strategy. Those both seem really good, to be honest. I think we maybe want that over everything else here. I didn't use my attack potion. Do I want that? Card draw could be fine. I think I'll hold on to the attack potion, but yeah, I don't know if I want the rest of this. Like maybe Battle Trance. Take one more Battle Trance. Okay, last elite. It's the Mecha Knight. And it's already hitting me for 25. How rude. Alright, so definitely Battle Trancing. Choose one of 3 random power cards to add into your hand. It's free to play this turn. That seems good. Juggernaut. I mean, if we're playing it for free, then let's go. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. We're probably going to want to taunt. I'm probably just like mostly blocking this turn, to be honest. Yeah. Maybe we can take some damage. I'll play a Stampede. Oh. Ornamental Fan is doing crazy work. I think. That actually may have not been Ornamental Fan. It was probably just the plating. We can probably draw more cards. We're definitely playing Pyre, but nothing else in this hand is very impressive, so let's get something. Don't really want to do another one, alright. That's a bit of a dud draw, but that's fine. It's just like 9 damage is the most we can do. Good Dark Shackles to remove the artifact, but it'd be nicer to play something that applies Vulnerable to remove it. Burns. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 2 damage. Okay, don't love it. Also, don't have any blocks. Oh, it's not attacking me. We're still going to take damage from the burns, but that's not too bad. Like, I could call back something to try and take less damage. Maybe that's fine. Like, Mad Science wouldn't be too bad here. Although my hand's, like, really full. Maybe I do just, like, block with plating and Ornamental Fan. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it a bunch, I think. Okay, stomp after Whirlwind. So yeah, we take 2. 2's not bad. $40 is bad. Also, I just emptied my draw pile, my discard pile, so I can't even use liquid memories this turn. Unless there's something currently in my hand, and maybe I do that. Yeah, do I Flame Barrier and then just call back Flame Barrier? That seems like it could be a lot worse. I'm probably going to do a lot of card drawing this turn, though, so I'm going to Mad Science, probably Battle Trance. You still have an artifact. If I hit you with Uppercut, do you remove the weakness and then get vulnerable, or the other way around? Because having weakness on that would be very nice. I don't have another way to apply a debuff here. I just try it. Yeah, they got the vulnerable, okay. I'm okay using Dark Shackles here. It's nicer when they have a multi-hit. I don't know if this guy does, but hopefully we'll kill it before we have to deal with a multi-hit if he does. Like, Flame Barrier and then bring it back? Do I even need to bring it back? We're definitely using it. Yeah, I don't know. We're not taking much damage. I could maybe Battle Trance, and if we end up with a Whirlwind, we can actually, like, almost finish blocking. Oh, we'd already used it. Okay. The auto attacks. The auto attacks saving me. Alright. Bird swoop. Yeah, I mean, just hit it, right? Nothing else to do, really? Oh yeah, it's crazy dead. Okay, I think we are going to want liquid memories. I think attack potion for the boss we maybe don't need. So yeah, we'll hold on to this one. 42 golds, a weak potion. Maybe. At the start of each combat, gain 8 vigor. That's kind of crazy. 8 vigor means the first attack you play has 8 additional, like effectively 8 additional strength. So if I have that on a high energy whirlwind, that's like really good. I doubt I'm going to be able to do that, but it would be nice. Body Slam, if I had a really nice Flame Barrier setup, maybe. But I can't even guarantee it'd be in my hand at the same time, so yeah, I think I'm okay skipping these. Yeah, I'm just unsure about the weak potion. It's a good way to block. I'm assuming the boss can hit me pretty hard. I just don't know whether it's better than like a random thing. If I get a power potion again, that would be my favorite. Like, I really like just, yeah, amazing value. I'm gonna throw it away. Let's pray we get something interesting. And yeah, we're only 2 hurt. I think we go for an upgrade. It's just innate again. Yeah, do we upgrade the whirlwinds? Probably not the most necessary thing, but I've wanted to do this since we picked it up and enchanted it, so let's do it. Alright, so we have the Queen. Malicious. This enemy intends to apply afflictions to your cards. Attacking for 18. It's a minion. Okay. Well, we're probably taking a bit of a hit here. Also, we got the weak potion back. Very happy to play Pyre. Probably just using Taunt to block most of this. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So we'll just keep stacking Vulnerable on you. I think we want to kill this first. It has less HP, but they both have a lot of HP. Yeah, I'll take a bit of damage. I'm not going to use a weak for that. Of binding. Bound. Only 1 bound card can be played each turn. Cards are unbound at the end of turn. Did these 3, okay. It's a bit of a shame. I really want to do Bloodletting, but then I can't draw as much as I'd want. Guess we can start with this. Okay. Go again, and then I don't need to use those 2. Yeah, we're probably doing that. Just need to hope I can actually use all the energy if I do. definitely can with a whirlwind, alright. Okay, so how are we doing this? I think I am going to want aggression in play, so we'll start there. We'd keep stacking Vuln, but I might kill that next turn. Probably won't, actually. I barely have any strength at the moment. We're blocking with like 4 short on block at the moment, but if I play enough attacks, then we, yeah, block that way. Why don't we just hit it really hard? Do I whirlwind? It's either bash or whirlwind. Assuming you can't heal, I wouldn't mind bashing you and then whirlwinding and just spreading out the damage a bit. That's okay. Yeah, there we go. So we take no damage. I chunked you pretty hard. And that's horrifying. Alright, so infinite, frail, weak, and vulnerable. That doesn't feel good. Stampede. Can Stampede play a bound card for me? If it can, that would be very nice. This is actually a really nice time to use Dark Shackles, I think. Assuming I don't have other block, and I assume I don't. So yeah, we'll like, reduce that down to nothing. So now I can play Demon Form very free. Yeah, I can just like play all my powers. Lovely. Can't play any of that. Thank you, Stampede. Okay, so we are scaling our strength now, which means it's just a matter of time. I just need to not take damage, and then eventually I can just kill everything with a good whirlwind, maybe. Dismantle's a little bit tempting. Definitely going to use a Battle Trance. But this is the problem with having 2 of them, because now there's no reason for this one to exist. I'll use it to get it out of my hand, but yeah. Okay, so do we care about defense this turn? We could maybe use the weak potion, but I still feel like it hasn't tried to hurt me that much yet. Like, so many other enemies have been hitting me for like 20. What if something tries to hit me for 60 in the future and then I just get one shot? Can't kill it, right? It's kind of close. I could definitely kill it with Liquid Memories. I could just Bloodletting again. That seems like a waste of Liquid Memories. So hold on. 8 times 12, doing like 90 something. If it had Vulnerable, it'd be fine. We just don't have Vulnerable. Hit you really hard, but there's no reason to do that. Okay, I'm gonna just defend, I think. Defend, setup strike, big whirlwinds. Yeah, play the other one. Don't think it does anything for you on Mental Fan. It did, alright. You take 2 damage, very nice. Alright. 24. Yeah, I think something horrible is gonna happen when we kill this. That's concerning. Have I played all my powers? So. Yeah, I don't know whether I just need to keep stalling. Do some mad science. Alright, so are we taking any damage? We're taking 2 at the moment. We have no more plating. Could taunt you, I guess. Maybe taunt this. It's gonna be very easy to kill you, so let's keep your vulnerable going. And we do 1 damage to Queen. I'll hit this. Let's do that. Oh, I killed it. Alright, what now? 7 times 5. Yeah, that's pretty big. But we do have 13 strength. It's fine. We'll be able to kill it very soon. Like, maybe now. I assume I have Master of Strategy. I'm not going to use the block, but, you know, I already have Battle Trance. But yeah, let's get a lot of card drawing. See as much as possible. It's kind of nice. Do I have room for this? You can only fit 10 cards in your hand at once. I think I overdraw if I do that now. I think Dismantle's worth playing. Then we can Battle Trance. Flame Barrier, also pretty good. I don't think we can kill it yet. I guess I could start using my other things, actually. No reason to not use my potions here. Pulling back Dismantle, also a ton of damage. Like, potentially enough to kill, because I could Whirlwind, pull that back, and then Stomp for free. And honestly, we can just tank this. I think I'm okay. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we pull back Dismantle, we get to play it for free. Yeah, so not dead, but there's no shot we don't kill it next turn. It is dead! Stampede! Stampede, my hero. The hero that I could never remember. Yeah, we killed the boss. So the Archdemon's thrall has survived. Arrived, sorry. Threaten. Enemy kill. And we exploded. Victory? Question mark? Dealt 1,497 damage to the Architect, but it wasn't enough. You've dealt a total of that to the Architect. The Architect still stands despite taking, I don't even know what that number is, 121 billion damage from all who have faced him. So yeah, I'm assuming when the game gets more updates, this is going to be the final boss, or at least something to do with this guy. But yeah, my first run of Slay the Spire 2. Definitely need to get more familiar with things, but thought that was really fun. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I will be playing more of this, and assuming I unlock the character, I'll probably be trying one of the other ones next time. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. It does help me out a lot, and I will see you all in the next one. All right, bye-bye. Wait, and the timeline reveals epoches to unlock cards, relics, and much more. Yeah, I'll play a single run to reveal this. I'm definitely saying that wrong. Alright, Mother of Resurrection, Meow, awakened from her slumber. Rise, champion, again. Meow will now greet you at the start of each run. What is this? Mighty precious awaiting to be revealed. I have to click them? Log rolls in. Play a run with the Ironclad to reveal this epoch. The Silent. News of the Spire's reopening has made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. New character. Yeah, unlock the Silent as a playable character. Okay, that's probably going to be the next one then. That is, more stuff is popping up. There are so many. Okay, what's this? Prion. Magnum Opus. Void of nothingness, but then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself into that which tells stories. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mid-spec in this universe. They say that a great story about a Spire took place there. Unlocking cards? Automation, Entropy, and Catastrophe. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna finish going through these and then the video will end. Alright, BTAC 3 with the Ironclad to reveal this. I know him as Vaku. For centuries, war raged between the Ironclads and the Valley Guard. Driven by ambition, a young Ironclad ventures into the forbidden boundary and bargains with the sacred demon. New potions. Blood potion. Heal for some of your match XP. Soldier Stew. All cards containing strike gain 1 replay this combat. That seems crazy. And Ashwater. Exhaust any number of cards in your hands. Also potentially pretty good. The Ironclad's rage cannot be tamed. Ascension difficulties can be activated when starting a run. Yeah, so we were definitely on the lowest difficulty there, but I am going to be trying higher ones as we unlock them. The Ironclad's strength surges. The flames of the demonic pact course through his blood. Cuts and bruises heal rapidly. The Valley Guards are cleaved in two. The desert tribe are burnt to a crisp. Windwalkers smashed into the ground, and even a familiar horde of aggressive, bronze-cladded warriors are set ablaze with exciting new flames. All of the Ironclad's enemies are shown no mercy. All of the Ironclads... Ironclad? Where is everyone? Hey, more relics. Red Skull. Whenever your HP is at or below 50%, you gain 3 additional strength. Amazing, love that. Enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage instead of 50. And Ruined Helmets. The first time you gain strength each combat, double the amount gained. Haven't seen that before. I think that might be new for this game. The Ironclad. A warrior from a faraway land enters the Spire, driven by a pure instinct and a cursed blood. He has lost all reason and identity. All who prevent his ascension shall perish. We got new cards. What unlocked that one? Was that one unlocked, like, when I opened the game? I feel like I should have seen this one first. But, yeah. Good stuff, alright. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!